So a while ago, a YouTuber by the name of Cat done an interesting video where he showcased a zombie alert system, and it used the alarms and motion sensors to basically alert you of zombies. So I've taken that idea and I've kind of made a few changes to it that you'll see just now, and I've kind of scaled it up and, you know, put it into practice. So I'll show you how it works and give you the tour of it. So I have quite a large base, and the way I have it set up is I have a perimeter around the base in a square of tripwires all connected together that go right around the entire perimeter of the base. And underneath we have a series of utility tunnels where all the cabling's done and it's brought back to the main building where everything comes together. With the way 7 Days to Die does the electricity system, because it's so simple it makes things more complicated than it kind of needs to be, ironically. But yeah, every single light that represents what quadrant of the system's being tripped has to be powered and have its own return line. So each of those lights goes out to a segment of the grid, if you will, and it all has to come back in for each single light. And I've made a kind of representation of the base so I know exactly where they're either intruders or zombies are coming from. So it's kind of like a 3D map, and the system lights up the light where the zombies are coming from, so I can tell easily which way they're coming from. So the utility tunnels go around the perimeter underneath all the tripwires, and that's where they connect to the lines, if you will. And there's a inner tunnel inside the base that just brings them all to the central location where all the lights are, and they all kind of converge in a kind of small passage that's behind the building, and I've kind of labelled what one's which, and then they go up to the lights, then they go back down to a relay behind it into that room again just to stop wires going all over the map. Then they come up again to another relay, and then to the speakers on the pillars, just to neaten it up a bit. You could probably do a better job with the wiring, but I think it's fine as long as it's not dangling all over the map like the 3D map, otherwise it kind of defeats the point. But yeah, I think it looks quite cool, and if you're wondering, this is what it sounds like when you trip all of them. Yeah, there's not enough power to run the whole thing at the same time, and because of the scale of it, there's so many relays, and each one takes 1 watt, so that's a lot of relays and a lot of power. So I'll show you how they're all powered. So my base has several circuits because there's just too much going on for a single solar panel or generator to handle. So each of the towers has their own power source, and there's 2 power sources in the main building, and there's one at the front gate, and the front gate powers this part of the grid. The front left tower powers that part, the rear left tower powers that, and rear right powers that, and the last tower obviously powers the last bit, just to kind of spread out the load, because like I said, it's a lot of power to, you know, have it on this kind of scale. But yeah, it works, it's practical, it's cool looking, so I thought I'd share. And that's it so far. I might do another video kind of showing off my base, because I think it's quite good. There's been a lot of changes since I took this footage, so it looks even better than it does here. So subscribe if you want to see that in the future. So thank you for watching, peace out.